Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. So in today's video, we're going to be doing June's budget. I have learned quite a lot based off of last month's budget. So if you remember back when I did May's budget, that was my first sort of month where I wasn't having any income from my old job, and it was all Patreon and Etsy and all the other side hustles that I'm doing. Actually, am I doing any other side hustles? No, it's just those two. So yeah, in my last budget, I used like £400 of my emergency fund as well. And do you know what? So far so good. I'm getting through the month and everything's okay. So I'm doing okay with that. But in this budget, I really wanted to make sure that Jake wasn't giving me any extra money, he was only paying his half, and also that I wasn't using any more of my emergency fund. Do you know what? If I have to use my emergency fund, it won't be the end of the world because literally that is what it's there for, but I'd really like to not use it. In fact, what I'd like to do is actually start paying it back, but I don't know if I'm necessarily in that place yet, but I will be one day. The main thing that I've learned is that £50 for groceries is probably a lot for two people, but we're still not making it stretch far enough. Something that I never really told you is included in the groceries budget. That's where we get like wet cat food, we get toilet paper, we get household items, we get dishwasher tablets, we get absolutely everything out of that groceries budget. Basically, it's kind of forcing our hand to not get quite as healthy meals, and we're ending up eating a lot of beige and it's not good. I don't want to do that anymore. So starting now in June's budget, we're going to try and isolate £10 a week for a household fund. So groceries will now be just for groceries. So you should see that in today's budget. Now this wouldn't be a Budget with Ira new budget video without me sharing with you some wonderful new items. I am so beyond proud of the June exclusives this month, like chef's kiss. I'm so pleased with them. And what I haven't done in a long time is anything for the lovers of people who like something soft, Scandinavian, muted, neutral. So we have got a really nice neutral beige. Oh, it's just so nice and I'm so pleased with it, and I really hope you like it. This month we have got the perfect partner. This month we have teamed up with the Aesthetic Budget, and she has designed a just stunning savings challenge for the back of the books, and I literally can't wait to show you it. So this is the June budget booklet. I am going to show you that in depth next. Oh, I love these budget booklets so much. Like, I love them so much. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at the June exclusives, then we're going to be doing the budget, and then I'll see you here again in a sec. So let's go ahead and have a look at the June exclusives. June's launch is going to look very slightly different. I am no longer going to be doing physical budget sheets, and that is because I just don't sell enough of them, and I'm talking like 2 a month. However, I still am going to sell them digitally. But what I do want to show you is June's budget booklets. Going forward, there's going to be 2 budget booklets. One for monthly budgeters and the other for weekly budgeters. Let me show you what we're doing for June. So this is the June budget booklet, and I just love how it looks. We've got the U shape on the beige design, and I absolutely adore it. So this one is the monthly booklet. When you open it up, you have the stunning splash page. This is the dotty design, and then you go straight into your calendar. You get free stickers with this as well. You get a sticker set 1 and a sticker set 2. There is going to be an option to get an additional sticker set 1. And you use those stickers for your calendar. Then you move on to the paycheck bill tracker with your cash envelope breakdown. Absolute beaut. Your 5 weeks of check-in. And June is going to be a 5-week month for me, so I'm going to be doing 5. Your tracker, which I found some people really find it really useful. And then somewhere for your sinking funds, which I managed to use last month, which I was really pleased about. And then you have your 4 shopping lists. A blank page, and then look at this. This is a stunning challenge designed by the Aesthetic Budget, and this is available on the back of the book. It's just absolutely beautiful. So this savings challenge comes free on both the monthly book and the weekly book. So that was the monthly one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly one. So the weekly budget book is very similar. You move straight into the calendar, and then you have 5 weeks of paycheck bill trackers with your cash envelope breakdown to the right of them. So you have 5 of these, and how useful is that? And then you have your check-in as your final page, and then you go straight into your Aesthetic Budget savings challenge. So nice. I'm so pleased about this. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and do my budget for June. Okay, here we are in the June budget booklet. I just think it looks so nice. I'm so pleased about it. I've got my stickers, a brown dice just for aesthetic, and I've got my pen, and we're moving over to the nameplate page. Obviously need to put my name in it. So I'm going to put budget with Ira because my name is too short. And a little heart. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my calendar. Okay, so that is the June calendar all set up, done and dusted. I've put in the paydays that I'll have. Actually, there'll be another payday, won't there? There'll be a Patreon payday. So let's do that in green. Do a Patreon payday there as well. So there's technically 5 paydays, but this one's only going to be £200. We'll use the rest for cash stuffing, and then these could be anything. So let's move over to the budget page. So we're in the paycheck bill tracker. Let's go ahead and figure all of this out. Okay, so for June, I'm only really looking at 2 income streams. So obviously we've got Jake's money, and then we've got my money. So that is a combination of Etsy and Patreon. And then potentially there might be some emergency fund used. So hopefully I won't have to do that. So I have pre-planned all of this out, and Jake's half of every single bill is $932.53. So that's his share. So that's all I'm going to ask him for. So for me, in order to spend 0 in emergency, I have to make over the next, including everything that I've made already, and the next week and a half, I need to make $1,524.25. I mean, I think I'm gonna do it, but that's the minimum I need to make, which would leave us with $2,456 £1,278. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fill in all of my bills. Anything different I'll make you aware of. Okay, so that is all of my bills. The only real difference is gas and electric. I've raised that to 180 because I believe that's what it probably would need to be. So altogether that comes up to 1,525.86, which leaves us with 930.92. So because this is a 5-week month, the envelopes are going to be a little bit beefier than what they normally are. So spending, I have learned that £20 a week is just not enough. So I need to do £30 a week for my own sanity. So times that by 5 weeks, that's going to be 150. Groceries will be remaining the same. So £50 a week, so that'd be £250. Petrol, I'm gonna keep at £30 a week because it works. So that's gonna be 150. And then my haircut is £30. And then household, our new category, which I probably need to make an envelope for, actually. Household will be £10 a week, so that's £50. So altogether that comes up to £630, and that leaves me with £300.92. Sinking funds, let's do it. Right, so water will be the same at 25. Car maintenance, and I'm gonna put car main this time, because it doesn't fit, is 25 as well. And Spain wedding, should be about £50. And what that will be is that will be converted to euros. So as close to £50 as I can get. So that should be £100, which should leave me with £200.92. And if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that the loan payment is exactly £200.92, which should leave me with a zero. So going back to this number up here as my income, that's the minimum I would like to earn. Now for anything extra that I earn over that, which might be likely, I would do some other bits with. So because I'm not getting a regular paycheck, I'm not paying my student loan, which I do need to do. So student loan, I only owe like £1,200 on. So ideally I'd pay sort of 10% of my paycheck until it's done. And it would go very, very quickly at that rate. That's more than what they would normally take out of my normal paycheck anyway. So at the moment that's gonna be zero, which leaves my total at £200.92, which leaves me with zero. So at the moment that's zero, but if there is anything extra in the income, I will put it towards there. There's also emergency. So I'd like to pay back my emergency fund. So the £400 I used in May, I'd like to pay that back as well. So if there's anything extra that is surplus to the student loan, I'd like to do that as well. And then the last bit is pension. And in an ideal world, I'd pay about 6% of my pension into like a pension pot that I have. But at the moment, I'm not doing that because I have debt and I have put away significant amounts to my pension in the past, so I'm comfortable with that. But at the moment it's zero, but I would like to do that as well. So what I'm budgeting for is to have zero buffer, But as I said, if there's more than that, I will start to disperse it among these ones. And now a lot of people might argue that Spain Wedding is less important to these ones, but Spain Wedding is coming up very soon. So I do feel like I want to and need to do that. I want to get this whole debt picture gone by sort of... I know the loan's going to be done by July, but by the end of the year at least, I want that student loan to be completely gone and be debt-free by the end of the year. That'd be nice. So that's what June's budget looks like. I hope you like it. I think it's going to be not so tight because we've added that household category into. So I'm pleased. I'm really excited to see how it goes. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. And that's all I have for today. Thank you so much. The next video you've got is the vlog on Sunday, so I'll see you then. Again, I haven't edited it yet, so that might be it. So we don't have any new patrons in this video, which is fine. I mean, it's okay. We've got a lot of patrons. I'm just so pleased with the way it's going. Like, I'm really, really pleased. So thank you so much to everybody who's a patron. If you join at this point on, you will be eligible for the July exclusives, and I'm already started designing those. I'm already starting to think about who's going to partner up with us. It's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait for July, because July is my birth month, so you best believe it's going to be a banger. So even though we didn't get any new patrons, we did get 2 people who bought me a coffee, and I do want to highlight them. I don't know if it's necessarily something that I'm going to do every week on this channel, but I do want to say thank you so much to the first 2 people who bought me a coffee on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much to Claire Scott and Budgets Brew and Banter. I'm so thankful for it so much. Obviously, I'm not going to draw out that money. I'm going to save it so that we can get towards our goal. It's actually quite fun having a sort of sinking fund that I have absolutely no control of. So if you want to support me with that sinking fund, the link is in the description. And also, if you would like to become a patron and support me on that level, the link is in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. Thanks so much for joining me this week. I will see you again on Sunday. It's going to be a beaut. I don't know if it's going to be a beaut because I haven't even bloody edited it yet. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye, besties.